Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome back once again to another great Saturday morning. Good start of great chat, people coming in the room. Good morning to Mike, Jeff, retired biker. Good morning to you. Touring Midwest. Good morning, sir. Anthony, Rocky J, Ty from Tennessee, HDAV, Chuck, and Ed. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back once again to another great Saturday morning, another great start. Good morning, Bronco. Good morning, Harley 103. And as promised, this week on the show, we are going to be doing a lot of the same stuff we do every Saturday, right? We are like 11 weeks in on Saturday morning here at Coffee with HDR. I did want to show you this. Let me see if I can't change cameras here real quick. Let's see if we can't bring up this camera. Let's see. There we go. Big view of HDR. What the heck here? Let's pull this camera up a little bit. All right. So we changed cameras here on you. Got a little bit different view. And the reason I did that is I wanted to show you this. And I have to say once again, thanks to Ty from Tennessee. Check this out. Ty from Tennessee sent me this lovely coffee mug to enjoy my Saturday morning coffee with all you. And I truly, truly appreciate it. If you're not, and you probably are already subscribed to Ty from Tennessee, go ahead over to his channel, click on that subscribe button, and sign up today. He just got a wonderful new motorcycle. He'll tell you all about that in the videos. It is, I can tell you though, right off the bat, it's a remarkable CVO, just a beautiful, beautiful bike. He just had new handlebars put on the other day, and you'll have to watch that video. Good morning. Let's see here who we got now. Mike, Payne's Rod. Good morning. HDR, you lost some beard. Did anybody notice that? Did anybody notice here? Mrs. HDR woke up the other morning. When did it do that? Thursday morning. She woke up and said, "Oh my goodness." And I said, "What, hon?" She goes, "Where did all your facial hair go?" I said, "Well, I just wanted a change. I needed a change, and I decided that I was going to just shave it off there." So I took off the sides and just left the goatee, though. Oh, look a year younger. Thanks, buddy. Man, I'm gonna owe you like some kind of Coke or something there, Pants Rod. And when we meet up, we're gonna have to talk a little bit about that. Oh man. Anyway, let's see here. Good morning, Jerry. Good to see you on the channel there this morning. And so I have a special announcement for you at the end of this video or at the end of this live stream. So stick around for that. We're only here for an hour of power. Babyface HDR. There you go. Like, what was that guy's name? Babyface McCoy. Remember the gangsters back in the day? Good morning, Southern Rider. You need more coffee. You better go grab some. Go grab a cup of coffee right now. We'll get right back here. Get back here very quickly. Don't hesitate. And but yeah, thanks to everybody in the side chat here this morning. Great to have you all in here. Southern Rider, good morning. Outback Outlaw, good morning to you, sir. But anyway, I can tell you too that Bronco Ride has a great video that was just released yesterday, as well as Bodine 52. And no, I didn't say it the way I normally do. I normally say Bodine 52. How are you? But yeah, Bronco has a very interesting video, man. Watch it. Go watch it if you haven't seen it yet. Hold your gut because you're gonna be laughing your butt off. What do they say? What's the acronym now? LOL. But yeah, it's really, really good. Good morning, Jackie boy. Hope all your editing and microphone issues are working out for you. But yeah, but Bronco's video was really good, and you'll just have to watch it. I don't want to give it away. It's like giving the plot away to a movie. I don't want to do that, but a lot of fun. And also, Bodine. Hey, good morning, Henry. Good morning, Henry. Good to see you on here. River Bluff Baggers. Good morning to you. Chuck, good morning. So yeah, the good morning, Bob Nelson. Woo, you made it. You made it, Bob Nelson. Thumbs up, brother. Oh wait, didn't we talk about that on live stream? Do you like being called brother? Yeah, it's better than being called sister, I guess, if you're a guy, right? So, but hey, anyway, yeah, and check out Modine 52's video. It's about windy riding, and it's funny because I watched his video, and then one of my videos popped up as a referral because I did a ride like in 2019, I think it was, riding in the wind, and where I talked about it. But he actually is riding in the wind, and whew, very scary ride there. So I think maybe you need to check that out. So. But yeah, so anyway, so how's everybody's week been going here? It is Easter weekend, tomorrow being Easter Day, and that reminds me I have to go out shopping and get a few things there for Mrs. HDR for her special Easter basket. Do you buy your spouse an Easter basket, or do you make any special arrangements for Easter for your spouse? I'd like to know that this morning. Good morning, Denny. Good to have you in there. Harley 103, good morning. But yeah, so that's the big thing is, doing something special for your spouse on a holiday. Every holiday is special, right? Ready for a good ride today. River Bluff Baggers, good morning to you. Let me look at my weather app here. I want to see what the weather is going to be here in southwestern Pennsylvania. Let me see here real quick. I like to look at the hour by hour, play by play, and see what we're going to get today. Well, right now it's 24 degrees outside, but we look like, come on, it looks like maybe by 2 p.m. it's going to be 51 degrees here in southwestern Pennsylvania. I really liked actually daily. Tomorrow, if you could see this, it's going to be high 67 degrees tomorrow. So tomorrow looks like a much better riding day than today. For me anyway. Good morning, Will Henderson. Nice to have you on board there this morning. Yeah, so it's very cold out there right now. We've been having a very, very cold spell here in southwestern Pennsylvania. And it's hard for me to end my video, in the beautiful southwestern Pennsylvania when it's, 30 degrees out, because I can't really lie to you guys. That wouldn't be proper at all, would it? Good morning, Kevin. Jackie boy, for Easter, I remain my children's bride, and that she is married to me, and her day is instantly better. Jackie boy, is that what you remind her every morning? It's like, hey, babe, you're married to me, and that's going to make your day a whole lot better. Hey, that's great, man. That's a good analogy. Good morning, Bodine 52. We were just talking about you, and your fantastic video came out yesterday. Riding in the Wind with Bodine 52. Yes, sir. And he will tell you about that. Watch for the words popping up on the screen, because, see, we talk so much that I have a little inside information on the guys. Yeah, just watch for the words popping up. I was supposed to be out for a ride this morning, but family things came up, and I had to pass. It would have been a bitter start, that's for sure. And for all you who don't know Payne's Rides, or you don't follow Payne's Rides, or maybe you're not subscribed to his channel, please subscribe and hit that little bell notification on Payne's Rides videos so you can be notified when he posts a new video. This has been a public ad notification. Thank you. No, actually, Payne's Rides rides dirt bikes also, and he has a lot of videos on there. So what's nice about that, guys, when you're doing content, if you only ride one style of motor, which is fine, it's fine. I've been vlogging on one style motorcycle for years, my Harley Davidson. But he has variations. He has a different style because he dirt bike rides. So what happens there is you get dirt bike rider subs, and he gets road rider subs with his beautiful Victory motorcycle. So then he's also getting Victory riders, and he's also getting Husqvarna. And I know I'm probably not saying that right. Husqvarna riders, because he rides, or Husqvarna, because he rides that kind of dirt bike. So it gives you a variation. I told Bodine that a few years ago when he was out shopping for Duke, and we talked a lot, and he said, I don't know about a second bike. And I said, it's only going to help you grow, as a channel. It's going to help your YouTube subscribers, because now he has Road King subscribers and he has that beautiful Ultra subscribers. So it's just variations. It just helps a little bit. Just throwing that out there. All good, and starting the day with HDR is the best way to start the weekend. Man, thanks, Bodine. See, I talk you up, bud. You talk me up, man. I tell you what, we're like a team. It's kind of like me and you and Broncos, kind of like a team. I don't understand how, but how that three-way marriage came to be, but we all know how it started. And hey, man, thank you very much, Outback Outlaw. Man, that was very, very kind of you to throw in the old super chat there this morning. Keep up the great content, man, and I will keep posting that content for you. Always, always, always. I'm going to get the victory out of storage later today. Pains, I can't wait to see you on that victory again. And I don't know if you're coming to VAM 21. VAM is the Virginia Motorcycle Meetup, and I hope that you come again, because I love to see that bike, man, in person. I started watching Pains rides a long time before I ever met the guy, and now we occasionally text back and forth. I mean, I think we're closer because of the meetup that we had in West Virginia, and I think meetups makes everybody closer. Good morning, HDAV Traveler. I just want to throw that out there. But anyway, so Pains rides. But when you do these meetups, you become closer, because we see each other on YouTube, right? We see each other all the time on YouTube, and everybody's on there, and we see you riding your motorcycle. Some of you have front facing cameras, which is cool. Like it catches your face, which is cool because we can see the person, and that makes a connection. But I think the second part of that is good morning, Jim Wilson. Thanks for coming aboard there this morning. I think the second part of that is when you go to a meetup, then you can shake somebody's hand, or have a cup of coffee with them. Like personally, this is great. We're all having coffee together this morning, and this is wonderful. In the chat, it's just a good thing to have. But what's really, really cool about it is you get to know the person, like it's kind of like, what time do they wake up in the morning? Are they a late sleeper, Bronco ride? Are they an early riser, Bodine 52? Do you have to have coffee as soon as you get, up in the morning, Bronco ride? Do you have to have a Diet Coke in the morning, Bodine 52? See, because when you're around these people, you understand who they are, and I think that's really, really cool. So if you can make it, I was initially planning on going to Tazewell, but it's not looking good like it's going to happen. Paige, I just talked you up. Now you have to come. I'm going to call your wife. Wait. Let me call your wife here. I got my phone out. Let me dial her number. I'd be like, hey, Mrs. Paines. Yeah, he has to come to the meetup. Well, I know he wanted to take you on vacation to France, but you're not going. No. Oh, man. I hope you do. Whatever. I hope it works out. But if not, pay attention to Bodine. He called me the other day, and he's planning another, not really as big a meetup as VAM, but we're planning a get-together, and he's going to be having more news on that coming up. So, Harley Roadshow, good morning to you. Coke, Bodine wasn't raised right. It's funny you say that, because my mother, when I was small, I mean, young, small, like she would literally take coffee. Now they would fill it full, mostly milk, but little coffee, and they would mix it, in a small cup and give it to you when you were like young, like a toddler. And that whole thing where it'll stunt your growth. Don't believe that. It's not going to stunt your growth. Coffee doesn't do that. But hey, Mr. McStash, good morning to you, man. Thanks for popping in there. I just seen you come in there real quick. Oh, here we go. Here's something here. Let's see. Let's see. Touring Midwest, coffee first thing in the morning, Diet Coke the rest of the day, more coffee in the afternoon, occasionally a beer in the evening. That's a good thought there. Whoops. I got to take that back off there. Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. Mr. McStash says coffee first thing. Wait. What did he say? I missed it. Where did it go? Here it is. Coffee first thing, then all day long. Didn't stunt my growth. Bronco Ron, you're right. Didn't stunt your growth. You're like what, 6'11". So very, very tall man. Good morning, Hog Driver 88. Good to have you on board there this morning. Yes, coffee does make you short. Look at me. Oh, Henry. Coffee making him short. Diet Coke, the best thing to start your day. There you go. Retired rider says he's a favorite of Bodine 52 because he drinks Diet Coke in the morning also. Hey guys, I want to share your screen because, as much as I tell you guys something, and if I'm wrong, I will guarantee tell you I'm wrong. So let me share the screen there, and I want to show you this. Let's see here. So last week I told you to buy those boots. I think it was 151s or something from Dick's. Well, they came in, and Mrs. HDR, they were sitting in the box for like 3 days. Like I actually went out riding with my old boots on. She goes, "Are you ever going to open those new boots up?" And I said, "Well, yeah." She said, "You want to try them on?" I'm like, "Okay, yeah." I mean, I hate buying shoes, guys and girls out there. It's the worst thing in the world is buying shoes. I don't like breaking them in. So anyway, I got the new boots out of the box. I put them on. I was like, whoa, this is not the same feel as my boots that I truly love. Well, here what I did was I bought the wrong boots. The boots, and I guess it proved it because I bought them for like $70, and I knew that was a little light. And I thought, wow, well, it's a knockoff of this boot that I'm showing you now, the Bates Men's Doro Shocks. These are the boots that I have. The current pair I have right now, I believe the closest we came to, I've been wearing them for 5 years. So 5 years because I use a heel shifter. So my toe doesn't get messed. That's just one of those controversial things. I like throwing it out there in the chat room. The heel shifter keeps your boots nicer. So, but anyway, so these are the boots. If you're looking for them, this is the ones you want to get. Good morning, Frosty's Traveler. Nice to have you on board there this morning. But yeah, the men's Dora Shocks 8-inch zip, side zip. You can see the side zip there. I think on this picture here. Did you ever just can't find your mouse? Yeah, there's the side zipper there. They're easy on, easy off, and just a super, super good boot. So good tread there for stopping and on the motorcycle and putting your foot down or your feet down. But yeah, so anyway, I got to take the boots I bought back and buy another pair of these because these are ones I truly, truly like. And that's what I'm going to be buying. So if you bought the other ones, I'm very sorry. I pointed you in the wrong direction. Like I said, I always clarify that very quickly and say, look, don't do that. You want to get the new boot there. So those are the boots. Chuck says, I've been wearing Bates for many years. Great fit. It is. It's a comfortable fit. It's a really, really good, solid boot. You can spray. Good morning, Ken Morse. Great to have you in there. Good morning, Chuck Henson. You said you've been wearing the boots and it's a great fit. I would spray water repellent on them just to put a coating of something on these. But I also wore boots exactly like this, tactical boots in the military when I was in the Army. That's where I kind of fell in love with them. You could wear these things all day long. The actual military issued boots that they gave us always seem to give me blisters. And I don't know how many of you people have been in the military. If you have, thank you for your service. We're very, very proud of you. But heel toe shifter is for real riders. Oh, wait, there's a controversial statement right there. Look how I caught that one. Bodine 52, heel toe shifters are for real riders. That's by Mr. McStash, not me. Mr. McStash. No, it's personal. It's a very personal thing if you like it or not. Used a brake for stopping, buddy. Used a brake for stopping. I must have missed something there. I did miss another one up there. 5 tactical from 511 Tactical are great shoes for $60. Yeah, I can't remember who I bought these other ones from. That's why I buy Bates. Great for riding, also very nice for walking around. Here you go. So it's not just me. It's a lot of you out there. Good morning, Steve, Street Glide. A lot of you out there are wearing Bates, so it must be a perfect boot. So I'm glad I actually chose that. I chose it originally because it was the zipper side and the tactical boot I wore in the military. I mean, obviously we didn't wear Bates in the military. I don't believe they were Bates, but they were tactical boots that we purchased through the PX. Get a good pair of good boots, soak them and walk them dry. They will never fit better. And you know, it's very funny that Anthony actually told me that. We had that conversation the other night on the phone. We were talking about boots. He said, as soon as you get them boots, man, put them in a bathtub of water. I said, are you crazy? Why would I ruin a new pair of boots? He's like, put them in water, put them on, walk them dry. He said, they are going to fit amazing, like a glove. So maybe I will try that. I don't know. How long has the heel toe shifter been around? Jerry, I don't know the answer to that. I wonder. Let me see here. How long has the heel toe shifter been on motorcycles? I don't know. Love them or hate them. Heel toe shifters. Heel toe shifters, good or bad? I really, really, really don't know. I tell you what, though, there's a whole lot of information on the suicide shifter and the suicide clutch. Did anybody ever hear of a suicide shifter, suicide clutch? You know what that is? Here you go, right here. This is a suicide shifter. If you don't know what this is, you are now, because I'm going to share this with you. A buddy of mine actually has a bike made like this. So the shifter is a hand shifter, and the clutch is on your left foot. Try riding a motorcycle like that. So you got to depress your foot like you would in a car and shift with your left hand as you're giving it throttle. So throttle, shift it on your tank, clutch with your foot. Here's the weird thing. You go to put your feet down, you have to remember to use your foot clutch and put it in neutral. So yeah, pretty weird. Pretty weird, but using mink oil for water repellent. Thank you, Kevin. Good morning to you. It's good to have you on board here. A rumor that it has the heel toe shifters are going to be banned in 2022. That's a really good rumor, Bob. Always looking for controversy. We talked about that, though. Be the Rider PA went out and bought a brand new Harley. He bought a full dresser, Road Glide Limited, they call it now. And the reason they called it Limited, Bob, the reason they called it Limited is they put the heated grips on it. So that's the only thing different with this motorcycle. But he had to spend $85 for the heel shifter because it doesn't come with it anymore. And they said, if you want an extra key fob, it's $200 and you can have another key fob. He's like, no key fob, but I do need the heel shifter. So he did put that on there. Mike Benaz says the heel toe shifter was around in the late, look at this, guys, in the late 1950s. The late 1950s. Holy cow. I didn't know it was around that long. Something to note for people who never checked your linkage. Here you go. Here's a little tip. We like tips on a Saturday morning here. Again, Coffee with HDR. Again, for those who have missed it this morning, I'm going to show this one more time because I am so impressed with this. This is just amazing. Get my big camera up here. Check this out. Yep. Ty from Tennessee sent me this beautiful coffee mug here. He said, you need this for Saturday morning with Coffee with HDR. And I am just very, very pleased. But just really, really nice. If you haven't been over to his channel, check it out. Here you go. Something to note, though, for people who never check their linkage, keep a long pair of needle nose pliers to reach inside the shaft and shift. You know, there was an old time biker one time that told me that. He told me, oh, sorry. Oh, wait. Harley introduced a heel toe shifter I missed it. Harley introduced a heel toe shifter in 1952, according to Siri. Now, Siri knows. Siri is the all wisdom, the all wise, the all knowing. Sometimes she can't spell very well, especially if you mispronounce a word. But other than that, Mr. McStash says to bring a pair of Crocs. If you never had Crocs, those are like the rubber shoes. Silicone and a good water repellent. Friends talk about them. I keep my boots in plastic wrap. Best water repellent. They do make those little booties too. Did you guys ever see the booties? I don't think I want to put needle nose pliers. Ty, I can't repeat that, Ty. So if you want to see Ty's comment, read it in the chat room. Jackie Boy says, Bodine, if you like, at VAM, I can teach you how to use the heel toe shifter. And you can let your frustrations go. Touring Midwest said, what? Touring with Midwest says, now Touring Midwest is one of my, go-to guys for information. They are removing the heel toe shifter on the new electric Street Glide. Why would you remove the heel toe shifter on the new electric Street Glide? They probably removed the clutch too, and the clutch cable and everything else. Good morning, Orvis 128. Good to have you in there, buddy. Good to see you this morning. Did anybody see that new touring bike that's been popping around Facebook? And it came out, it's funny because it came out April 1st. So do you think it's an April Fool's joke? The bagger that's electric, the electric Street Glide Special. You crazy heel toe shifter people. Bob. Cost. Bill the Harley guy. Hey there, HDR. How's it going this fine morning? Bill, well, thank you for asking. So far, so good. I got my video posted for tomorrow, and it comes out at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow on my YouTube channel. Check that out. And there's a lot of people that call me and email me and said, I don't know when your videos are posted. You hit that little bell notification, and when my video comes live, your phone will go ding, 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 ding. And you'll be like, whoa, I got to run to the TV and watch some HDR. And my phone dings so much for you guys. Miss HDR said, are you ever going to leave the TV set? Matter of fact, I got rid of cable because all I watch are you guys. Why? If I have great motor vlogs to watch, why do I need cable TV? There's nobody in Hollywood that can give me anything better than what you guys are producing out there. So keep it up. Keep producing the great video content. I want to see more and more and more content from everybody. I really, truly appreciate it. Happy, healthy, and well-fed, Orvis 128 says, who is living up around, I believe, Hershey, Pennsylvania. Give it up for Orvis and the chocolate factory. Willy Wonka's right up. If you've ever been to Hershey, or if you've never been to Hershey, go up there because it reminds you of the Willy Wonka, the chocolate factory movie. It's just awesome to be in that town. I mean, just really something. That's right. Bronco Ride. They brought back the electric Glide. That's true. That must be why they originally called it the electric Glide. Maybe when Harley first brought that out, it may have had an electric motor in it. Then they're like, well, wait, we got this big old V-twin thing over here that runs on gas power. What do you think, Charlie? Well, I think maybe we better put in that bike and get rid of those batteries because they're pretty heavy. Yeah, them batteries kind of slow down the bike, Charlie. Yes, they do. Absolutely. So let's put a V-twin motor in there and run on gasoline. Yeah, that's a better idea. People love the sound. Now they're back to like, hey, Fred, what's all that storage room over there? The new CEO says. The new CEO goes back and looks there. 500,000 electric motors. He's like, whoa, what are we going to do with those? And they're like, let's get rid of those big old V twins and the heel shifters. And nobody likes that stuff anyway. And let's get rid of the clutch because people hate those too. And we'll put these electric motors on there. Yeah, that's a great idea. People are going to eat it up. People love it. So, yeah, I don't know. I can't go on and I'm not against electric motorcycles. Good morning, Frosty's Traveler. Chipsill Rider, good morning to you, man. Good to have you on board there. Toby North, good morning, my friend. Notifications on your phone silenced. Oh, man. Toby, why are you silencing my notifications, man? Anyway, let's go back to that's exactly how it happened. HDR. Thanks, Jackie. I believe it is. I mean, that's kind of my philosophy, my theory upon the thing. And everybody knows I have a lot of theories, a lot of philosophies. I'm very opinionated at times. But I don't know what you guys, and like I said, myself and Miss HDR rode the Zero motorcycles. And the Zero is an electric bike that's been around for quite some time. I believe, and if I really believe they started out as an electric motorcycle company. That's all they make. It's all they've ever made. So they don't have no V-twin engines sitting in a back room going, hey, let's run these on gas. They don't have those. Myself and Mrs. HR both rode them, and they are awesome. They're really cool to ride. We were lucky enough, and you might have watched that video. If not, go back through my channel and find it. It was at the Cleveland Progressive Motorcycle Show. And we were there with Bodine 52 was there. Mrs. Bodine 52. They actually drove in that year. That was the first year they moved to Michigan. So they drove down from Michigan to Cleveland. We drove up to Cleveland from PA. It was great because Bob actually helped me out where he took my GoPro and did the video. He was my cameraman, and he has some interesting commentary in there. And so does Mrs. Bodine 52. So you might want to check that video out. But Mrs. HR is actually riding the electric Zero. So Bill the Harley guy, good morning to you. We are too good for Indian. We are too good for Indian. Who's too good for Indian? I love Indian motorcycles, man. Now I'm going to check out the electric Glide. See where I plug it in. Law-abiding biker has been running one for quite a while in Washington State. He really likes them. The electric motorcycle, you mean the what's the one called? Again, I keep forgetting all these names are coming out with. I can't keep up. You're talking about the live wire. So, Frosty, you're saying that law-abiding biker has been riding the live wire and he really enjoys that. Runs it on his police bike. Oh, or you mean an electric engine on his police bike? Here's my downside with electric bikes, guys. Oh, he's been okay, live wires. But here's my downside on electric bikes. Not that I don't truly like them. I do. I think there's a place in the world for an electric motorcycle. As a commuter, like me going to work, I live 24 miles from work. So me as a commuter going to work, I think that's a very doable thing. I come home at night, I plug it back in the garage. I get up next morning, it's ready to go back to work. Don't have to plug it in at work because I work 24 miles away from home. But on a long trip, when you're packing on the miles, and say if you do an iron butt challenge, you have 24 hours to ride 1,000 miles. So if you're on an electric bike and you ride that first 150 miles and you have to plug it in for 5 hours, yeah, you're not going to make the iron butt challenge. It's just not going to happen, because with the iron butt challenge, you have to ride, stop for fuel, get on that bike, ride, stop for fuel, get on that bike, ride, stop for fuel. And you know that the guys that's done it out there. I mean, I did not do the iron butt challenge. I did the 500-mile challenge, and mine was the same way. I had 12 hours. So even lunch is not really sit down, eat a nice lunch, have a milkshake. I threw down a couple hot dogs at Sheetz, our favorite store here in Pennsylvania, owned by Bodine 52 Incorporated, if you didn't know that. And so, yeah, I threw down a couple hot dogs, grabbed a bottle of water and got back on the road because you want to make that time. Because why did you start on a challenge that you're not going to finish because you're sitting down for an hour and a half having a beautiful lunch? You just don't do that on a bike. Not on a bike run like that, man. That's boom, boom, boom. You got to move. So electric bike would not do any good. Also wouldn't do too well on touring. I wonder if the Revolution Max engine in the Pan America will replace the M8. Thoughts on that? Now, the person that would have the most thoughts on that would be Bronco Ride. Bronco Ride is kind of our resident, the three of us group's expert on the Pan American. He's been studying it. He's been talking to the dealer. He's been talking to York, where they're building these bikes. He talked to Milwaukee, headquarters about this motorcycle. So he knows a lot about the M8 or the Pan American. So will it replace the M8? I don't know. Is it geared to be a dirt bike engine? I don't know, but Bronco Ride is, and I'm sure he will. We can always have him address that on the Fireside Chat with the boys. If you would ask again, he can definitely address it and tell you more about that. But I really don't know. Yeah, and see, Bill Harley guy said an electric bike would never really last on a trip for him. Like even us, the guys, and we're taking our wives. You've heard us talk about this numerous times on the shows. We're taking our wives on vacation this year, and we're all 6 going to meet up together. I know Bob and myself, and I'm not sure what Colin has. Bob and myself have about 535 miles to ride. Now, if you want to do that one day on an electric bike, you're not going to do that. I don't know if you'll do it on 2. Well, I guess you could do it in 2 days, but you're going to be sitting downtime somewhere to recharge that motorcycle. So when I do my iron butt, I don't stop too much either. And when I did, it was for coffee and a protein shake. Yeah. So Orvich, you did it exactly the right way. So Jackie Boy says, stop crying, Bronco. There are sheets in Maryland. Sheets. The Great American, unbelievable. You look at, let's see, Bronco. It will not replace the M8. So there you go. There's the answer to your question about the Milwaukee 8 engine. The new Pan American engine will not replace it. Again, remember what I told you 15 minutes ago. The CEO went back and said, whoa, man, look at all those V-twin engines back here. Yeah. And we got gas tanks out front. What? Let's put them gas tanks on them motorcycles and sell them. People buy those things. Yeah. That's what happened. They got all these twin cam engines, man, ready to roll out the door. So, but yeah, I think it's wonderful. Harley's great, man. I hope HE comes out with a cheaper electric bike solution. I'd love to have one if I can have a commuter back and forth to the office. Ty from Tennessee. Ty, and I'm going to tell you, man, go look at Zero Motorcycle. Zero Motorcycle is exactly that. They've been building electric bikes for a long time. They have it figured out. If you watched Adam Sandoval, Zero actually sent him one so he would promote it. So he does have one at the K River, and he has done rides on it on many times on his channel. So check them out. But you'll get a brand new Zero electric motorcycle for $6,000. Now, there's no touring bags on it. There's no, thrills. I mean, it's a motorcycle with a headlight, turn signals, and you can ride it. And it charges either with the high voltage chargers, a rapid charge, and it also charges plugged into your standard house current. So you can do it that way. But yeah, Zero motorcycles. I live in Central Michigan. I will be riding out on the 22nd to the meetup. I got to stop this one. With Saddle Tramp in Mississippi for a couple days. Then from there to Florida. And I got a hold of Saddle Tramp. I know they're having that meetup. And he's having it in, what did he say? Yeah, the 22nd. He's having it in April. And I was like, man, I can't take a vacation in April. It's got to be June through August is when myself and Miss HDR could take vacation time. And he said they're going to have another one later in the summer too. So, but that is going to be in Mississippi. It sounds like a really nice time. Thanks, HDR. Check it out. I know there is a Zero dealer in Nashville, Tennessee. And Ty, please, if you go there and do a demo, please record it. Get a video, man. Get a video. I would love to watch your take on it. We rode in a little loop inside the the motorcycle show. They had a little track you had to ride around, and that's where we rode. The one lady was funny. The one lady couldn't stop in the bend. She rode straight into the barrier. Boom! This guy had a beer on there, flipped the beer up in the air, spilled it all over him, and they had to run over and like pull the bike back. And Miss HR goes, I hope I don't do that. And I said, you're riding fine, hon. She handled the bike absolutely perfectly. So I'm trying to, sway her towards, riding her own bike because I know she can do it, but she just doesn't have a whole lot of interest. She likes riding on the back and, taking pictures and enjoying life back there. So, but yeah, there's some really, really good stuff out there from Zero Motorcycles. What the heck is that all about? I don't want that. They got dual sport bikes, street bikes, and the Zero X Polaris. I don't even know what that one is. But you got to admit, this bike looks really, really bad, man. Really bad. It's a really cool bike. Here you go, guys. Zero Motorcycle. Fully electric. Fully electric motorcycle. Why don't this let me switch? Schedule demo. It doesn't let you switch. Oops. That's kind of looks like the one that myself and Mrs. HDR rode. Something like that one. It's all electric, guys. There's no need for gasoline. Here's the one I like. This is what I would have to do, but again, I don't know how far it'll go, but it's got the full touring luggage setup on there. So you can travel with it, maybe close, maybe a little moto camping close by, where you're not going too far away and you can plug it in at the campground. So very, very, very super cool. Does the electric bike have pedals as well? Harley 103, don't bash it. Come on, man. Don't bash it. It does not. It don't have pedals. But you get the idea there. I mean, it's an awesome ride. It really is. It's something. Here's what I talk about, guys, and a little upbeat of my video for tomorrow, a little precursor is don't be brand specific in your life. And I know a lot of you guys are diehard Harley friends, and my buddy that I went to Sturgis with is a diehard Harley guy. Like he had 3 Harley Davidsons in his garage at one time. Bodine has 2 Harley Davidsons. He don't want any other brand, but at least allow yourself to go out and look at them, go out and ride them. Look at these guys buying these Honda Goldwings, man. They're flying off the shelf. They can't keep Honda Goldwings in the stores. You call to demo them and they're like, well, we don't have any of them bikes. They would have to redesign a whole bike stash, a different bagger with it. But weight would be the issue. We shall see. You're talking about the electric bike, and you guys are right. I didn't think about that, but weight's going to be an issue. Weight's going to definitely cut down on the total distance that you could ride that motorcycle. Doug says, when I was riding up near Augusta, I stopped into Steak and Shake, and they electric plugs for cars. I get that there are car charging. I go in and eat, come out, and they're still sitting there. Well, it's a way to keep people in your restaurant longer. Bronco Ride Livewire was an awesome ride, but just not practical for him. Here's the thing with, and I haven't test rode a Livewire yet. I'd love to do that. I mean, I'm going to definitely take a ride on one. Soon they will be charging a road tax on electric because they aren't selling gas for road tax. Yeah, there's going to be some way they're going to do. Well, what they're doing around Pennsylvania now is they're starting to make roads toll roads, roads that we rode on for years and years that have been free to ride on. Now they're putting up these cameras. When you go through, it takes a picture of your license plate, charges you $1.50 to cross a bridge. Remember the old thing when we were kids and it talked about trolls under the bridge? Like they come up, give me a quarter to cross the bridge. Give me a quarter to cross the bridge. Remember the trolls they always talked about when we were kids? Now we have government trolls. They're going to be setting cameras up, and you're going to get a bill at the end of the month like you owe $22.50. You're like, what the heck for? Why do I owe $22.50? It's going to say you crossed this bridge, you went down that dirt road, you went around the tree out, on Route 88, and you went around the tree, and we have to charge you $9 for that. And guys, government has their hands so far down in our pockets that you can't get them out. You can't get their hand out of your pocket. There's no way. Even those people out there go, well, I work under the table, man. I own a lawn service and I don't claim any of that money. I don't pay taxes. Dude, you're paying it to pump. You're paying it to register your car. In Ohio, I'm not bashing Ohioans, but they don't even have state inspections, so they don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it's just ridiculously crazy, guys. How many people have their hands in your pockets? I had a job. So I had this one job that I did. I stayed there for about a year and a half, right? They had profit sharing. So I built up a really decent, not $1 million, but a decent amount of a little retirement income. And I got a letter the other day that said, look, being that you're not working at that company no more, you either have to move this to an IRA or cash out. So I thought, well, it'd probably be a good idea to cash out. I don't need that retirement sitting there. There's no I have a really good retirement coming up. So, but if I cash out, they take 30% of that money for taxes. 30%. Like nobody went to work with me every day. They didn't come sit with me every day, but I guess that's freedom. We have the freedom to go to work, and now you got to pay for it. Damn it. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see what Anthony was saying here. Another reason I have a Harley is because how the dealer treated me. Stopped in once as a non-Harley biker, and 8 months later, they still remembered my name. Yeah, Anthony, they go to school for that. So do car salesmen. You walk in, they're like, hey, Jack, how you been doing, man? I haven't seen you for 3 years. You're ready to buy a new car, aren't you? Man, you remembered my name. I told one guy one time at a car dealer, I walked in, asked Mr. HR, this is the truth. I said, if you can remember my name, we're buying a new car today. Because we were there to buy a new car. We didn't even need sold on. We just walked in. All we needed was the color to be available. And Miss HR was getting a new CRV. And guy goes, absolutely. Fred, I'm so glad you came back to the shop. And I said, well, bud, you just lost a sale. Have a great day. So apparently he didn't take the proper classes to remember my name. We went to a dealer down the road and we bought the car. Truth. Because he didn't remember my name. So I didn't need to deal with him. But anyway, let's see. Florida sent me a bill, and they said a toll road they didn't pay in 2020. Look at this. See? Look, here's one. Bill the Harley guy. Florida sent him a bill for a toll. They said he didn't pay in 2020 for a whopping $5. Yeah, it's just, what the heck is society coming to, guys? What's the world coming to, And I can't get into everything in life because I go sometimes off on a little tangent. But myself and Miss HR has been watching this show about this Mexican retreat, or Mexican whatever they call those, where you go in for vacation. It's beautiful. And I said, Mexico is so beautiful and so wonderful looking. Why is all the Mexican people trying to come into the United States? Do they not know they're going to have to pay taxes out the wazoobi? Maybe they don't care. They're like, well, it's better than living at the resort, And I know all Mexico is not probably a resort. I get that. We've traveled a lot, and I do get that. At the time, they never tried to sell me a bike, Anthony says. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, there's a lot of dealers that remember my name. They remember my name for the guy that complains too much and wants his bike fixed right. And why does he always come in here wanting warranty work done? What's the matter with him? He's some kind of fool. I want things to be right. Mrs. HDR says many times we got to dinner and she gets so embarrassed that if I get a steak or if I get a lobster tail that's tough or if I get a hamburger that's just pink, I'm calling a manager and sending it back. She's like, "Oh, don't make a scene. Don't make a scene. You No, I'm not making a scene. I'm paying money. I want it right." But yeah, I'll walk in Harley there and they're like, "Oh no, here comes that warranty guy. Oh man, he's going to say something's wrong with his motorcycle." Yeah. Hey, if you guys aren't watching it, I'm trying to get him on our fireside chat with the boys. If anybody knows him, please make contact with him as I'm trying to do. Baxter's Garage. And Baxter's Garage, they have if I need any service work done, any warranty, I'm taking my bike to Georgia to this guy. I think he's in Georgia. Because he says nobody knows your motorcycle like you. You ride it, you spend time with it, you hear it every day when you're riding. You know your motorcycle. You can't go in the shop and the warranty guy goes, "I started the engine up, Jim, and I just don't hear it knocking." Well, it knocks after 15, it knocks after 5 hours of being on the road when the engine gets hot. They're not going to test that. They're just going to start up, boom, 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 boom. Oh, it runs good. It's fine. Take it back. So be very careful with that. But yeah, if you're close to Baxter's Garage, take your work to them. They will treat you right. I know it. His videos are awesome. Had a mate who owned a car. Dishonest Sam. He made a killing. Had a mate who owned a car yard called Dishonest Sam's. Well, at least he was honest. Even if he was called dishonest, hey, why not? But Kevin is busy. Yeah, Frosty, you're right. He is a very, very busy man. Same with John Maxwell. John Maxwell thought, man, he builds that new garage. He put cameras all over, and he was already, pretty YouTube famous, I would say. What you guys? John's a good guy. I've been watching him for a long, long time. And he thought he would up his YouTube ratings and make all his YouTube financing, and he would be able to live the good life of the YouTuber. Then he finds out that people started wanting him to work on their motorcycles. Now he has so much work and he's so overloaded. And I guess somebody said he just hired another mechanic, which is awesome. Good job, man. Good job. So HDR, yes, your engine sounds fine. Didn't hear any knocking. Here's the keys. Oh, and by the way, they did a $90 diagnostic test. How about that? Here, where was that at? That was really, really good. Toby Northern says, yes, your engine sounds fine. We didn't hear any knocking at all. Here's your keys. And oh, by the way, we need $90 for a diagnostic test. I'm surprised it wasn't 100, right? 100. Harley Davidson HD, $100. $100, man. Give me $100. How about this? Do you guys have warranties on your bikes at Harley? Now, they'll fix anything under warranty, so they say, right? But I haven't had any trouble with warranty. I had to call York and I had to call Milwaukee a couple times when I was getting all that fighting with my issues I had with the Harley when I bought it. But the thing is they do this warranty where they're like $50. Like, I have a warranty, unlimited warranty, bumper to bumper, tire to tire, end to end warranty. But there's a $50 copay on all warranty stuff. So, and they told Be the Rider PA, who you may watch, you may not, but go check out his stuff. They told him he put a stereo in himself and the amplifier was bad. And they said, we can't cover that. He's like, I just bought it yesterday for $2,200 for an amplifier that did not work. It was dead on arrival. Didn't work. Well, yeah, but you're going to have to pay us like, I don't know, they charge like $200 so they can like actually test it out and slide the new one in the bracket that he put in. So it's just silly. I don't know. Saddle Tramp doesn't need diagnostic tests. He just uses a stethoscope and listens to the engine. Works out every time. He's got mad skills. Yeah, Saddle Tramp does have some really crazy skills. And he told you, in his early videos, if you watch them back, your warranty, Jackie boy, was up in 2016. I still got a 5-year warranty on the Harley. So my dealer's lifetime warranty on drivetrain free with no deductible if you go to them. Gainesville, Harley Davidson. Huh. But yeah, so like I said, I still have a 5-year warranty on the Harley, so we're good to go there. And at least I hope I'm good to go anyway. I don't know. It is, it just whatever. But I'm glad that I have it. I feel it's a safety net. I think there's too many stipulations on it. But I was telling you about Saddle Champ. Watch his earlier videos. He says, "You know what, guys? I'm not a mechanic." He said, "I don't." He's a machinist, right? But he says, "I'm not a mechanic." But he bought that. If you watch the one, he traded a. It was like a 2016 Heritage for like a 2008 because he wanted the Evo engine because he knew how to work on them. And the guy's he's amazing, man. And I feel so bad for the guy because the garage is no longer there. And then if you watch his recent videos, him and his wife went somewhere, or he went somewhere and came back, and the portable garage, like the the fabric garage blew over. It blew away, and he's just having a string of bad luck. The insurance company's not helping him out, which that's homeowners insurance company is really, really weird, guys. We put our garage up. I called the insurance company the day it was finished before I put any cars or motorcycles in it. I said, "Look, I have a garage. I want it insured." And they said they insured the outside building. Well, here, get this. Real quick story. Well, you've been insured for an outside building for $9,000. I said, "We've never had an outside building. We don't even have a shed. How did that get on the policy?" "We don't know, but you've been paying for this for a few years." I said, "Well, is it retroactive not to my garage?" No, it's not. But we'll add the garage. How much would I insure it for? And I gave them a number, and they said, "Okay." And they gave me a price. I said, "All right." I said, "What about the vehicles inside? Do you guys know this?" So the 2 cars and the motorcycle inside the garage, uh, are they covered under the homeowner's insurance? Nope, absolutely not. They are covered under your car insurance. So if the garage burns down, we get a claim for the garage for the outside building, and you also get a claim for each car and the motorcycle. So it's 4 different claims if that garage would burn down. But that was really enlightening to me. That was interesting. Let's see here. Toby, there are some big announcements coming in the world record poker run. Everyone stay tuned to the Badgers. Yeah, they're having that big poker run. Like I said, myself, Bodine, and Colin, we were going. We talked about it. We were going to make it. Unfortunately, our wife stepped in and said, "Look, that's right at our vacation time." And they said, "We're not going on a poker run with you. We want to go to a nice vacation and sit and relax and put our feet in the hot tub." So, guys, we can't make it. We did talk and we were going to do that. But I hope everybody's a great, great time. So, Toby says Toby's like the great announcer. He's organizing all this stuff. Harley Day Rider, have you done a plug for VAM 21 or the World Poker Run? I just did the World Poker Run. That's going to be coming up very soon. And VAM 21. Now we are going to that. We're already booked. We have a place we're staying, and we're talking about taking some equipment. And we would like to do a live fireside chat with the boys with a live audience. So we have been talking about that. I got the equipment. I got the bag ready to go. I just got to make sure it fits on the motorcycle to take everything. And we just hope the internet is really, really good. I hope somebody can test it, lives around there at the Tell the Dragon store. I don't know what you call that. The place down there where they have they have the craft beers and stuff. So we would like to know how their internet service is down there. See if we can live stream from there, a live show with everybody going. So I have a live audience of all the VAM 21 people. I think it'd be awesome. So, but yeah, we're definitely scheduled for that one. Let's see. Anybody else here watch the channel Two Blue Fred? 2 guys are a hoot. I have not seen Two Blue Fred, but I'll have to check that out. Something else. Is there a Facebook event? Yeah, I don't know. Toby would say that. Is there a Facebook event? If you guys do a fireside chat, hope you do it Saturday. It would be on Saturday. The fireside chat would be on Saturday because we're all leaving on Sunday, Toby. So we have to do it Saturday somehow. If we can figure it out. I mean, it's still logistically working through our heads to do that. But I think it would be great to actually have a live audience and set up some GoPros, and we can all film it. You guys can film it being shot instead of us just sitting at home on a computer. When we went away to the mountains, it was a great time. We actually did the 4 of us at that time. Be the Rider PA was with us. kind of as our guest. So the four of us set up and did it with one camera, and we were all there. So really super cool stuff. All right, everybody. Other than that, I really do appreciate everything, and I appreciate all of you coming each and every Saturday morning to Coffee with HDR. Man, you are what makes this very, very special to me. Like I said, this is like 11 Saturdays now, so we're got a good track record. Remember, tonight we are doing the Fireside Chat with the boys tonight. That's Saturday. I know it's not Sunday because Sunday is Easter. We want everybody to spend time with your families with Easter dinner and grandkids and kids. So we don't want to intrude into that space of yours. So we're doing a Fireside Chat with the boys tonight. It will be on Colin's channel. So go to Bronco Ride. I get each week, we all get emails. I missed the live chat because I can't find it. Guys, it's only on 3 channels, 3. So if you don't see it on Bronco Ride, you go to Bodine, you don't see it there, go to Harley Day Rider, the live thing will be there. So if you click on that set reminder, though, we all put them out. It will remind you when that show's coming up. So we will be there tonight at 6 p.m. Harley 103, thank you so much, man, for chatting with me this morning. It's you guys make this special. Good morning, Paul. So yeah, join us tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do have Ozarks Rider tonight, and we will be on, again, Bronco Ride's channel. So I hope to see everybody there and have a great day. Get out there and ride if you can. Remember, ride your own ride. Be safe. Thanks again. And I will be down and out in the lovely HDR studios here in southwestern Pennsylvania. Have a great day, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.